Warrior is one of the easiest jobs in the entire game. Being a tank that focuses on big hits and self-healing, keeping a warrior alive is as simple as having them press a single button. But what if I told you there's more to this job than meets the eye? Something that people refuse to see past the fell cleaves. And the fell cleaves. And the fell cleave. The playing warrior can be one of the most rewarding things that you can do in this game. Some people call me foolish, but they just don't see what I see. So, come, let us embark on our warrior's journey together. Your warrior's journey will start the same way that every job's journey starts. Being one of the original 1.0 jobs, Warrior starts out at a measly level 1, and has to get all the way to max level. And unfortunately for Warrior, it is super janky at these lower levels. Boring rotation, boring and counterintuitive burst window, stupid low-level decisions like having your AoE surging tempers before your single target. So if you want to keep your buff activated for 10 levels, you need to do an AoE combo, even if there's only one thing around. What is happening, Square Enix? While the early levels make the job feel super jank, once you get into the mid-50s, Warrior truly comes online. Back to back, you get Fell Cleave, which trust me, you will be falling in love with, and Raw Intuition, your short cooldown that reduces your damage taken by 10%. It also has the added effect of a heal, giving Warrior a 400 potency heal every time a weapon skill is successfully delivered. Which means once Warrior gets this button, they transform from a okay tank that's able to reflect things back at the enemy to an unkillable monster that's able to tear through anything the game throws at it. From there, the job gets fleshed out more and more, getting Euro GCDs in the early 60s, 70 giving you inner release, so you can hit the button that you've definitely fallen in love with more, 80 giving you inner chaos, so you have a better reason to spend your gauge increases, 90 giving you monkey flip, and 90 to 100... oh yeah. There is a big turning point for Warrior. Pre-60 feels like a completely different job to post-60. And from there, the job just gets more and more additive, just giving you more ways to deal damage and keep yourself alive. While the early levels have you like, I'm just a little guy with a little egg. Please, healers, I just need a little bit of help. I'll meow for a benediction, please. After unlocking Raw Intuition, you kinda can't die. Warrior has somewhat of a notorious reputation amongst casual players. It's able to show up in any dungeon, pull everything in sight, show the healer their favorite finger, and single-handedly take down everything in the dungeon. What, like it was hard? Warrior's focus on self-healing over raw mitigation means the bigger the pull, the more it's able to sustain itself. Let me do the math for you real quick. Big pulls equal more enemies. More enemies equals more weapon skill hits. More weapon skill hits equal more health! Yes! Yeah! Warrior has more tools to heal itself than just Raw Intuition though. Storm's Path gives you a 200 potency heal at the end of your single target combo. Thrill of Battle increases Warrior's maximum HP by 20%, as well as increasing the effect of all healing actions they receive by 20%. Equilibrium gives you a 1200 potency heal with a 200 potency regen once they hit level 84. Finally, Shake It Off is a shield that helps the entire party, but also has a small heal over time effect at 100 potency, as well as an instant 300 potency heal. Shake is a super fun button, because the shield is relative to your maximum HP, being 15% of your total. It also takes several of Warrior's mitigations and adds them to the shield, with each of them adding an extra 2% to the total shield size. Psst! Hey! You wanna see some funny tech? Warrior can pretty reliably full heal itself with just 3 OGCDs. You wanna see how it's done? Press a GCD, then weave Thrill of Battle into Equilibrium. This gives you 20% of your maximum HP, followed by a 1440 potency heal from Equilibrium and a 240 potency regen. That's a lot already! But we can go even further. Press your second GCD to keep them rolling, and then hit Shake It Off. This will give you another instant heal, another heal over time, as well as a massive shield. Since Shake uses 15% of your maximum HP, and you just increased your maximum HP by 20%, not only do you get the added 2% from Shake It Off for the battle, but it's also increased by a lot. Like a lot. I'm really not that good at maths. I'm just a cat. Once you've done all this though, you'll be at about your maximum HP, with the shield reaching past your HP bar. And all it took was several of your mitigation tools. Listen, I never said it was effective, I just said it was a thing that you could do. Being able to survive on its own for elongated periods of time allows for situations where everyone else is able to focus on other things. But you don't need them, you're a warrior for Pete's sake! You can take this whole dungeon on your own, with twice the amount of mobs, doubling their damage, and doubling their health bars. If they want to spin in the corner like a fish, then they can spin in the corner like a fish. I can take them all! Now, you may be tempted to think that this is all that Warrior is, and for some people, yeah, it pretty much is. But to some of us, there's more to this game than just MSQ dungeons and overworld encounters. I know, I was shocked too. Because of their unique strengths, Warrior finds themselves in one position in raids more often than not. The main tank is a thankless position, being constantly beaten down by the boss, having to position it in the correct area so that everyone can do their jobs correctly, constantly rolling your mitts to make sure that you don't die from the giant fucker who's throwing haymakers every few seconds. And if you mess up where the boss is supposed to be, your melees are definitely gonna let you know about it.
Hey, can we pull the boss a little bit more south next time? Yeah, you know, so we can keep up time. And don't fuck it up, okay? But you're the best equipped to deal with it! Your innate self-healing ability means that you're able to keep up with the boss's auto-attacks. And when shit gets dicey, you can get yourself back to non-lethal range in just a few button presses. Name another tank that can do that. We'll get onto that. Now, unfortunately, this is where I have to admit that Warrior isn't perfect. Since while you're very good at looking after yourself, the moment the boss decides to use several big attacks in short succession, you might find yourself wanting for some different mitigations. I have a big potency heal that also gives me regen. I do not fucking care, I'm going to kill you with my auto attacks. Yes, it's unfortunately true. Warrior's numbers are just a little bit lower than the rest of the tanks. Its mitigation is generally worse. Its damage is generally the lowest. Hell, even its single target healing is beaten out by Paladin during a 1-minute window without equilibrium. Hell, it's so bad that at the start of Through, Paladin and Dark Knights could take double tank busters together with no issue. If Warrior tried to do that on content, it died without help.
I'm looking at the replay. Give me a second.
Bro,
this shit is just sus at this point, like, sorry. Bro, it actually does double hit. I only took one instance of damage this time. We are literally mitting 2 busters the entire time. I'm going insane! Bro, okay. Okay, listen to me. Why are Dark Knight and Paladin able to make 2 busters and take 0 damage from it? And they do it back to back. They don't even use inbones for any of the fucking shit in this phase. Meanwhile, we're fucking eating dirt over here. Like the maggots we are.
You can stop dooming now, right? Just one of you tomahawk for fuck's sake, and we can carry on.
I'm tomahawking. It's fine. I don't give a fuck.
Friendly reminder that paladins don't even have to pop their 40%.
The harder and harder the content gets, the worse and worse off Warrior becomes. Your damage is lower, and you have no way to go ranged in the middle of a burst window. Its rotation isn't necessarily complex, but you have to make sure that you're not overcapping your gauges and you're using your abilities when you have them. Its mitigation is fine, but you have to be much more careful about when you use things. And even when it gets going, the other tanks can just give more utility to their team. It dominates casual content.
But at the high end, it struggles to keep up with the other jobs. It's hard, man. Yes. Feel it. You know your job is nothing more than easy mode on easy content. Why would you ever carry that useless axe when any other weapon would make you so much stronger? That's it. Give up. Like the pathetic job you are. You really fell for the oldest trick in the book. While Warrior may need help once the bosses start trying to kill it, it has the strongest ace up its sleeve that none of the other tanks have. Each tank has a way to stop itself from dying. Not mitigation like an invuln. Listen, I know I worded that poorly, but I'm just very stupid. With Warriors being Holmgang. Holmgang simply doesn't let you drop below 1 HP. That's it. Despite sounding like the worst one on paper because you don't even heal yourself. Warrior, come on! We're gonna die! It comes with a massive benefit. It takes, like, no fucking time to recharge. Like, holy shit! For context, Paladin's invuln stops all damage it receives and takes this long. Because the cooldown is so short, you're able to use it multiple times in basically any fight. The longer the fight, the more times that you get to use it. In its most extreme cases, you can be using Holmgangs 7 times in a single fight to mitigate 7 different instances of damage. While its raw numbers may be less, it still brings powerful utility to a high-end raid group. You wouldn't believe the amount of time that raiders will just say, just invul it, Lamau, I got nothing. And some jobs would have to be like, no, guys, my cooldowns don't align properly. Can we mit the stack properly? I can't use it yet. Guys! Whereas a warrior just... Its numbers aren't the biggest. Its rotation is very fun, but it's not the most flexible. It dominates low-end content, but struggles the higher up that you go. But despite everything, it is still one of the most rewarding tanks to master, especially in Dawntrail. So, pick up your axe, take that boss head on, and flip off the healer while you're doing it. Go, my marauders! Show them what it means to be a true warrior! Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I shredded my voice doing all that screaming. I hope you appreciated it. You may have noticed that memberships have been turned on in the channel, so if you would like to financially support me, please do that. It would be very awesome and very cool. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe down below. I'll see you next time.